You may have noticed my microphone sounds different, and I finally got this Blue Yeti thing to work. And long story short, you need G Hub installed, or as far as I know, this thing cannot work. When I first bought it, it I relied on the Windows driver options and the settings, and there's a lot of sound options in Windows, and as long as I don't touch any of those settings, it seems to work. So again, the latest Windows updated, that's kind of how it behaved. Uh, I think this sounds a little bit better. The gain might not be ideal. I'm hoping to get it similar level to the previous episodes. The quality might be a little better here, but you might have to adjust if you've been listening to the series, back to back. The sound might you might have to adjust it from this point forward. I might still tweak it a bit episode to episode. Again, I'm not a sound engineer here, and I don't really have too much time to be too precise with my audio. But I thought it. I had so many. The sound quality of the other, like the built-in mic, wasn't very good, and the this thing comes like once you have G Hub installed, it comes with built-in filtering and stuff. I think the biggest mistake I made when I first bought it was going to the forums, going to Reddit, and getting information off the internet how to set it up. It turns out that not listening to any other people's advice was the correct thing to do. To just, you know, I actually saw some forum posts that suggested not to install Logitech's G Hub, with that it causes problems or something. But my guess is someone installed it. The software then put the correct drivers in, and then they had some other issues, and then they uninstalled it. But the drivers must have been remaining configured or something, because as far as I can tell, this microphone won't work without Logitech G Hub. Um, I don't know exactly all the things it's doing. Like, uh, like I guess in theory, a driver could do all the processing. If G Hub is directly letting you alter the behavior of the driver, it seems logical if that was the case. Um, Microsoft should incorporate that into the way you can configure the drivers for devices in a similar manner, and B, it seems like it would be kind of an essential thing to have installed. So I guess this I could clip this out as a bit of a continuation from my Blue Yeti review. I guess what do you think of the sound? Is this better? Is it worse? I think it sounds better. I think there's some I've been running some tests with background noise and stuff. Oh, nice. Yes, there is actually background noise right now, and like my fan's a bit loud on the computer, and I was just quiet for a second there, and you couldn't hear it, which like I could see that it wasn't picking it up, and it just does that automatically. I don't have to, uh, you know, install noise suppression and noise gates and all these so-called expert moves for OBS. Turns out playing around with that stuff only made stuff worse. I do have concerns about the gain on it, though. Like, is it? Um, I noticed if I had it too low, and if I had the noise filtering at certain settings, some audio would clip out. So this is, I guess this is a bit of a mic test this episode too. But again, the previous mic was not perfect either. So if it is cutting out things it shouldn't be cutting out, then I'll adjust it a little bit more after. But I don't think it'll be much worse than the previous mic. Just a different set of problems as I adjust. I did do quite a bit of audio tests to fix obvious problems, but now we're at the point where unobvious problems are going to get us.